So you can see right now it's locked on my face, and so if I move, it's gonna move back and forth to actually compensate for that. So that's pretty cool. So if you don't have a cameraman with you, you can go, you can move around, and it's gonna move around with you.
And we are the dreamers of dreams.
Living life, spinning like a merry-go-round, traveling all around the world, you know we get surround. Good vibes only, you know it's the one and only Justin Bravo. Yeah, that's my number one homie, subscribe. Come on.
What's going on, Goat Gang? I've gotten tons of comments and questions because I have a video that's kind of blowing up right now, and it's my video about the FeiyuTech iPhone stabilizer. So I thought I would address a few things because in that video, I took it out, I unboxed it, I showed it around, but people wanted to see a few other features of it, so I thought I would do that. But before that, before I talk about that, and it's exciting, but I have a more exciting announcement that I just finalized, that I just locked in this morning, and that is I'm going to VidCon. I got my ticket, I got my creator badge, and I'm super excited. I've never been to VidCon. Last year I was gonna do it, then at the last moment I ended up having to not do it, but this year it's happening. I'm locked in. I'm talking to some other creators. We're gonna try to get like a house together and see if we can get like 10, 15 other YouTube creators together, and we're gonna go and we're gonna stay in the same house, all hang out, and we're just gonna have a good time in LA, maybe stay for a full week. So we'll do like a full LA week vlog. It's not gonna be just VidCon. It's gonna be VidCon, it's gonna be LA, it's gonna be some beach cities, it's gonna be Santa Monica, it's gonna be all the things, and I'm really excited about that. And if you're going to VidCon, if you're gonna be out there, let me know. I would love to meet up with members of the Go Gang and other creators, and we can all get together and create and have some fun videos and all the things. So VidCon, towards the end of June, it's happening, it's locked in. I'm super pumped about it. But let's talk about the stabilizer because, you know, all the questions, you know, and I love answering all the questions, and this will help me, you know, get them answered and show the Go Gang what's happening. So come check it out. Okay, Go Gang, there it is. I put it on the Vimble 2, and I still like the Vimble 2. I've used it a couple times at the trampoline park and other cases where it's kind of nice. It's super lightweight, has this extendable part to the gimbal, which I think is really cool to kind of be able to get in different areas, get some extra height, I mean, all kinds of stuff. So the Vimble 2 is still my favorite iPhone gimbal, and it's got this really cool locking head mechanism. So if you see normally if you turn left or right, it'll do a smooth left to right pan. But if you pull on that trigger, it locks it in place, and all of a sudden it's smooth, it's not going anywhere, and it works like that in extended mode or non-extended mode. It doesn't matter. It keeps it nice and locked and smooth, and that's why I've really enjoyed it. I think it's an ideal iPhone gimbal, or I mean, really, it's not just iPhone. I say iPhone, but it works for Android, works for any phone, works for any mobile device, even large phone. I had a lot of people ask me about larger notes and all that stuff. I believe it all fits in there just fine. It fits not only the iPhone 10, but it fits the larger, like 7 Plus, like the larger screen iPhones, fit them. I got them in there no problem. So I imagine notes and other larger smartphones, it'll fit no problem too. But the main question everybody really was asking me, the one thing that everybody wanted to know was more about the tripod attachment and its auto follow features, which is pretty cool. And I haven't used it a lot, to be honest with you, but they do work, and I'm gonna show you right now. So a little tripod screws on there, that's really it. And then you got a nice little tripod base. We'll see what we can do, see if it'll work right here on the trampoline. Hey, we're golden. Check this out. So it's got a bunch of different modes here. One is a face track or object follow. So you put it like on object follow, and it should follow me around a little bit. We'll try it out. So you can see right now it's locked on my face, and so if I move, it's gonna move back and forth to actually compensate for that. So that's pretty cool. So if you don't have a cameraman with you, you can go, you can move around, and it's gonna move around with you. So I went up, it went up. If I go down, it'll go down to try to compensate. Look at it, it's pivoting in each direction. It'll go left. There it goes, and it goes right. And it's staying pretty smooth. Now you can adjust the speed of that, so if you really want it locked on and any bit you move, it'll move. You can adjust for that. Right now I have the sensitivity a little bit down because I want a little bit smoother pans. But to be honest, like I said, I really haven't used this feature all that much, though I think it would be pretty cool. Like I said, if you don't have a cameraman and you're doing a lot of movement, it may make a lot of sense. And like I said, I've had a lot of people ask me about this. Okay, So you can see nobody was controlling it, nobody was messing with it. It just had on this tripod base. And you can really use any tripod mount. So it'll screw right here into any other tripod or anything like that. So it's a really good option, especially if you're an iPhone vlogger, an iPhone creator. I think that it's a good move. That it'll follow you around a little bit. So I think it adds a little bit more interest. The problem when you do a tripod only setup is it's a pretty stagnant setup. It's not moving around on you very much. Where, you know, with something like this, you can move around, you can get a little bit of energy, helps going in and out, up and down, all the things. And this kind of compensates for a lot of those things. So really what I like about it is the fact that not only you can do that, but you can do cool things like this. Check this out. So right here on the controller, within the app, we can zoom in. And it does a nice smooth zoom in, or we can zoom out, all from within the app. And right here on the controller. So everything can be controlled right here. So within this app, you can do most anything. And to me, that's a huge feature to be able to control everything from the handle and everything to be a go. I have their bigger gimbal, which I use most of the time for the DSLR. And it's great, but with the DSLR, there's not connectivity like there is with the iPhone gimbal, so we can't do those type of controls, which is kind of a bummer because having that stuff readily available, I think super cool and really makes things nice and easy. The other question I got, people were asking me, was using other videos outside of the FeiyuTech's app. Now, if you want to do Facebook Live, you're doing some other kind of YouTube Live or anything like that, you're not going to be able to use those type controllers on the handle, the follow features, anything like that. It doesn't go live because it has to stay inside this app. And so if you're creating videos or time lapses or slow motions, panoramas, all that inside the app, it's good, it's golden. You can do the follow features, you can do all the zooms and all the things. But if you're trying to use it within another app, it doesn't work that I know of, unless there's some hidden tricks to make it happen, at least on the iPhone. But as far as I know, it doesn't work that way. And that was really the only questions I got about the Vimble 2. If you're interested at all in it, I'll put a link in the description so you can pick one up. It really is my favorite iPhone stabilizer of 2018. I just can't wait for them to come out with the Vimble 3, in which they do something else crazy. I don't know. I really would love for them to add these features somehow to the DSLR gimbals, because that would take those to a whole nother level. The ability to be able to follow around, put it on a tripod, and the DSLR moves around. I'm lucky I have Kaylin right now operating the camera for me. But if I had a tripod where I could mount something like this, it would auto move for me. It would be dope. It would be the most amazing thing. But anyway, let me put this away. And it's really got this nice case for this. Check this out. So I'll put that down her. Okay. So, Go Gang. Oh, ooh. Look who decided to join us. What's up, Louie? You want to say hi to the Go Gang? Of course you do. You love saying hi to the Go Gang. You're a little muddy. I think you got some mud on me or something. Let me tell you, I was just telling the Go Gang about the most amazing iPhone stabilizer. I know you've kind of seen me play with it, but what's your hot take on the Vimble 2? That's all we got. That's all we got. I will tell you this, that I'm always excited. It's always fun to play with new tech. That's what I really, really love doing. I love playing with tech toys. It's my thing. I'll go to Best Buy just to browse around and seeing all the fun toys that are available there, and be able to get stuff like this, check out the latest and greatest. I love it. If you have any more questions about this, hit me up. You can either comment below, you can send me a message on Insta, whatever you need to do. Send me a message. I'll try my best to answer. I'll do the investigating because I already have it here, and I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. You know how we do it, Go Gang. We don't mess around. We get right at it, and I appreciate y'all checking out the Vimble 2, and always being part of the Go Gang and having the greatest days, the greatest years, the greatest everything of all time. So, till next time, Go Gang. Bro, don't eat that gimbal, it's mine. How am I gonna have cinematic smooth quality with my iPhone?